Question 2 with our practice midterm. It says Ted and Mark are going into business for themselves making lemonade. Currently they charge $3 for the first cup and charge $1 for each additional cup. Which equation below best represents the total amount of money they will have for each cup of lemonade purchased? So if you notice, in this case you have to think, am I adding or multiplying? What are we doing? Because look, they charge $3 and then charge what, $1? If I charge you $1, am I adding $1 or multiplying $1? Adding. So this is arithmetic, right? So if it's arithmetic, how do I solve this? And you're like, well, I want an equation. And the equation for arithmetic, for the explicit form, does anybody remember? It's going to be UN equals what? Plus N minus 1 times D. What is U1? It's the first term. N is the variable, right? And then D is the what? Yeah. The number that is added each time. Okay, question. Whoops, you can't see, sorry. In this case, so this is our, you don't have to use this equation. I'm going to show you how to do it without it in a second, okay? So let's fill this in. So what we got? UN equals U1 plus. Alright, so what's the first term? How much do they first charge me? They first charge me $3. How much will my next cup of lemonade cost me? So it's going to be what? $4, right? And then how much is my next one? $5. And then what? See that? So what's my first term here? How much is being added each time? $1. So where does that go? Is that N or D? D. D. And then this one just stays as N minus 1. Oops. Sorry, what was D? $1. And then we just simplify. What does this give me? 3 plus, what is this? And then what do I do now? Two plus what? N. This is messy. Okay. Question here. Well, because what is 1 times N is 1N, right? What is negative 1 times 1? It's negative 1, right? Okay. So then we simplify and we get this guy here. Question. This 2 plus N. So what's the answer? D is... it's flipped around, but D is the answer. What happens if, now, you don't need the formula. You could just think, like, you could just plug in and see if you get it. Look, if you plug your first cup should cost you how much? $3, right? So notice, if you plug a 1 here, you get 3, right? So you could let's just check that. If you plug a 1 in here, do you get 3? What do you get? So A is wrong. See, you could just check. What happens if you plug a 1 here? Do you get 3? The next one should be how much though? 4. So if you plug a 1 here or 2 here, what do you get? 5. If you plug a 1 here, you get 4, right? Okay. So that's a good way to just check. You could just plug a 1 in and see if you get your sequence. Okay? That's another way of checking. Alright?